Hey guys, Chris here. In this video I'm breaking down how I recreated Guns N' Roses from the Kalkau OG. The track is in B minor, runs at 93 BPM and has a very distinct hybrid sound. The film is a Telugu language action crime movie from 2025 with the entire soundtrack composed by Thaman S. There are 6 songs in total and Guns N' Roses was released as the 4th single in September 2025. The track blends EDM, rock elements and rap, giving it an energetic, modern and cinematic feel. It also serves as a kind of mass anthem for the main character. He's portrayed as a warrior, savior and king, very much in line with the larger-than-life style typical of these films. Thaman is known for mixing Eastern and Western influences, and that's also very present here. So if you're interested in more OG recreations, I also rebuilt Firestorm. That one is on my channel as well. So let's jump right in, okay? Alright, in Cubase now. The intro starts with 4 low boom hits straight from Cubase. It's from the sample pack Cinematic Noir, and the bass drop I made in Retrolog. So the patch is a custom patch. It's a sub-oscillator, just a sub-oscillator on a sawtooth with a very long release time, and pitch bend down range is -12. Then I added some rhythmically chopped weapon reload and sword sounds. These come from the free GDC libraries from sonis.com. You can find them online. Every year they release some new stuff. It's very incredible. Okay, next is the verse. This section starts with a low B using a tweaked preset from Massive X. It's called Abrasive, and some reverb and distortion. The second synth is Massive X Big Cheeks. There I pushed the modulation velocity to around about 27.8, so the filter opens up when the note hits harder. The third sound is classically 2 from Writing Room Synth with a shaper. It boosts the volume a little bit. And an LFO creating that quarter note panning. For the bell melody I used Arctic Bell from Hillian Sonic, shaped with cymatic memory and origin to get a vintage tone. And this is also where the main theme of the soundtrack appears the first time. I recreated it with glaze, wind, pipe and a lot of delay. Drums are really simple here. A short punchy kick with a reduced decay. That kick is sidechaining the whole synth group, but not always. I automate the compressor threshold so the ducking becomes more aggressive in the chorus. Now it starts getting fuller. I've added Hillian Sonic Retro Lead as a new melody. And also electric sunburst guitar with a guitar rig amp simulation. The synth takes so much space, I filtered everything on the guitar below 1 kHz. For the snare sound, I actually used 6 different snares. In the original, I don't know how many snares he used. Might be even more. So 2 of them are really heavy reverbed acoustic snares. Then there's a white noise heavy snare with a light reverb. It's one of the main snares. Later on there's an automation for the pitch shift going on. Because it's pitching so high, I used Pitch Monk as well as a second pitch shifter to raise the pitch even higher. Plus there's a hollow snare which comes on every second hit of the snares. And there's a trap snare as well. Okay, 2 synths play the main line here. It's massive basement, distorted with trash, and the highs are ducked. That's the bass foundation. And the second one is a Massive X Big Cheeks again, but this time is running through Cubase Morph filter. It's modulated by 2 unsynced modulators, so it moves almost randomly. I also boosted around 600 Hz and cut everything below 100 Hz to make space for the massive basement. So the rumbling fill between the phrases is another Massive X patch called Garage Riff with guitar rig and a limiter. Together they sound like this. Here I added Massive X stereo pump with guitar rig. Together with Big Cheeks from the verse, it plays that aggressive 16th note pattern. Okay, the bridge is really stripped down. It's just kick, percussion and the low booms, leaving some space for the vocal intensity. One of my favorite sections is the synth build-up in the song. Arcade Lights plays the top line. '80s Essential covers the mid-range with this 16th sequence. And underneath there's the abrasive pad again. This time it's playing the bass notes E, G, A sharp, B and D. There's also a percussion style retro look preset with a low cut around 3.3 kHz, playing steady 16ths. So in the original you get those amazing overlapping vocals that are rhythmically offset, and since the arrangement was so dense and hard to transcribe one-to-one, I recreated them using synths. So there are 3 parts. The top melody with Arcade Lights, the 16th sequence from '80s Essential, and 2 counter melodies with Constellation and Dutch Force. So the last pad is Massive X Agonic Drone. The chords are E minor at 9, G major at 9, B minor 7 and E7. Yeah, at the very end, there's a pitch bend lead. And the main theme from the verse closes the track. Alright, and that's it for the breakdown of Guns N' Roses from the Calling OG. If you have any questions about this, just drop them in the comments. I read every single one. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.